Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, June the 28th, and I just realized this is a 4-day work week in Canada. Friday is July the 1st, and that here is Canada Day. So we get the day off, which means we got to cram 5 days of work and stuff to do into 4. So it's been a super busy morning. It's actually just about lunch, and I'm just starting my vlog because I had a very hectic morning catching up on emails and getting some stuff done and scheduled and out of the way. Right now, it is actually in the middle of my lunch, and I'm just heading to meet with somebody. Heading to meet with a guy by the name of Tesla Rolf. Tesla Rolf and his wife Silke. I think I'm saying it right. If not, I will say it again later and let you know how to pronounce it properly. They are crossing the country of Canada, which is, you know, a big deal in and of itself. But they're doing it in an electric vehicle, which is a pretty big deal. And they're doing it towing a trailer. They're driving a Model X. Hey everybody, look at here, I got Tesla Rolf in my car. I'm giving him a ride back to the campground. So he's just dropped off his Model X at the Chinook Tesla store, and the Ranger's gonna have a once over and address any concerns that they have, and they're camping out here, so I'm giving him a ride back to the campground.
Thank you very much, Michael.
How far have you guys traveled already?
Oh, I didn't look at it, but it should be about
Close to
1,500 kilometers.
1,500 kilometers? Yeah. And has it all been on the superchargers all the way here so far?
No, we have used almost no superchargers.
Really?
We've used the one in Hope. We used the one in Kamloops, and then yesterday we came with 80% charge to Cannonball.
Right, because you came through Jasper, right?
We did the big loop going up Clearwater, Valemont, and then from the north end Jasper down to Lake Louise.
Yeah.
And at some point going up there, we thought, should we really do this, or should we go back?
Yeah.
And well, in the end, we said, no, we're gonna do it.
You're committed now. Yeah.
Well, the Icefield Parkway, you have no charging at all. Everything runs on a generator. There's no power lines there.
Yeah.
We did get one charge at the Saskatchewan River crossing.
Okay.
45 minutes, 3 kilometers with trailer 1.5.
Yeah.
So.
And you've got
an hour, 2 kilometers, so you need 10 hours to get 20 kilometers with a trailer.
Yeah, you've got all the adapters, so you can charge off the campground.
I don't know if I have all of them, but my car is low on the front axle because of all the adapters in the front.
Is that right? That's good. Yeah.
I tried something interesting yesterday. So I have a European cappuccino coffee maker from Bosch that runs on 240.
Yeah. That'd be a high amperage box.
Sorry?
That would use a lot of amps, I bet.
It runs on 240.
Yeah.
Because everything is 240 in Europe. That's the minimum you can get unless it's 12 volt. But the outlets on countertops in the kitchen are on the two opposite phases.
Yeah.
So if you put in a mix on one and a toaster on the other one, you don't blow the breaker.
Right.
So if you take the two hots, you get 240.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought some really cheap extension cords,
cut them in the middle, adapter,
and put a 240 adapter on the back using the two hots and the ground.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So, and that runs with my coffee maker just fine. 50 hertz, 60 hertz, it doesn't care about.
That's pretty good.
So I thought I'd make the same thing for the crossing the prairies with all the block heaters. Yeah. There's block heaters right behind the supercharger in the stall.
Yeah.
I thought I'd try it out.
Was it live?
It was live and it charged.
Wow.
So my setup works, which is really nice.
So you've got it where you're pulling from 2 to aggregate into a 240 and a 30 amp you get out of it.
It's 15.
15 amps.
So it's still running. I still have to tune it down to 12
Yeah.
manually, because I then go into my
So you get 12 kilometers an hour off of that?
Instead of 6.
Yeah, instead of 6. But there's a guy in Saskatchewan, goes by Internet Dude. He bought it off of EVSE Upgrade in the States. They have a box that does exactly that. You plug it in.
I don't know if you saw our video. No, you haven't seen it yet because I'm almost ready to publish the video from Jasper.
Oh yeah.
There's still, and we met a couple in Jasper that has a Leaf since 2012.
Brian?
And he,
Is it
Brian, and
yeah.
he has one of those boxes, and he showed it to me.
Yeah. I'm thinking I want to get one. We did our first camping experience this year, and we use a gas truck to tow our trailer because it's heavy.
I saw that on one of your videos.
Yeah, and they're different circuits. So I just plug into the one, and yeah, I get my 12 kilometers an hour.
I always use the TT30 to NEMA 1450 adapter.
Yeah. Which is great, right? I mean, if you're camping, if you get there Friday, like when we go, you get there Friday, you're going home Sunday, you'll get more than a full charge at that rate. Now, you've got solar on the trailer. Have you actually tried, do you have an inverter, and have you tried charging the car?
We did, with my wife's car.
Right?
We got like a normal outlet.
That's crazy.
110 outlet.
Yeah. So how long till you drain your trailer batteries? That'd be like, what, 2-3 hours?
Well, I don't know yet. It's supposed to be around 5 kilowatt hours in there.
So your trailer's running lithium batteries?
Yes.
Really?
Oh yeah, I only do lithium. I don't do lead.
Did you set that up yourself? Too dangerous.
Too poisonous lead.
Now, did you build that battery system in the trailer, or
yes,
did you have somebody?
No, I built it. We also picked up a boat in Europe, and we went through the Mediterranean across the Atlantic.
Yeah.
And the boat is now in the Bahamas. And when you're doing that, you want really good batteries. And the lead acid, I got very, very tired of them very quickly. And since I've converted all to lithium batteries, and
fantastic,
because you can charge them to 99 or 95%,
and you can bring them, you can drain them down to,
and you can drain them down to 10%.
10.
So for the weight, you probably have 4 times the capacity, maybe even more
and
than
more
that.
usable energy.
I saw a surfboard once.
Ooh.
I didn't see it operating. It was lying on the beach in the Bahamas.
An electric one? Or,
electric. It said something electric on the side that identified it as being electric.
Well, yeah, it's totally doable because I've seen gas ones. It's a little thicker, and they squeeze the same motor and impeller that's like in a Sea-Doo. They squeeze that into the board, and you've got gas in there, so it's got to be sealed from water and the elements, and you ride around. So there's no reason you couldn't have an electric one. That would be nice to have.
And Oregon, Washington.
Have you ever gone across Canada, or is this your
that was always on our bucket list.
Yeah.
And we were.
It's on ours now too. So you're doing it, and we've heard of other. There's another fella out of Calgary. He's going to do it next year with his wife Tammy.
Also fully electric, or?
Yeah, he's going in a Tesla Model S.
Tesla Model S.
Yeah.
But towing a trailer?
No. I think they'll be camping in hotel rooms.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Different kind of camping, but still cross Canada trip.
Well, that's a good thing when you're even across Canada. But if you go through the U.S., every hotel is free.
And that's right.
Because you don't
more
spend
superchargers.
You don't spend 2 times $70 to fill up your gas tank. $140. $140, you get a free hotel room.
I'm always amazed. Like whenever I go to Red Deer, because I do the Edmonton trip regularly for work, I'm charging in Red Deer, and the people you meet there, I've met people from New Jersey, I've met people from Washington, which is much closer, Vancouver, but from all over the place. Retired couples that are just traveling through, visiting friends, traveling Canada.
Yep.
Like this is it's the perfect way to do it.
We've had the same thing. Like the most amazing couple was, they must have been early 70s. They got their 70D last August.
Wow.
We meet them in southern Idaho, and they're just on their way back from Washington D.C. to Seattle.
Yeah.
And in September last year, they went to Virginia and back. So twice across the U.S. with the 70D. And I asked them, did you ever do that in your gas car?
Yeah, that's very expensive.
No.
Well, I don't know if you... And what's your towing your trailer in the X? What have you seen for consumption? Because in this car, when I have the Thule box on top, worst case scenario in the winter, everybody loaded, I think we get up to 350, even closer to 400 kilowatt hours per kilometer. Is that kind of what you're seeing right now in the summer with your towing?
Yeah.
And
so coming up here with doing speed limit was pretty much 400. If I'm doing 90, that's about 380. If I'm doing 60, it's just under 300.
Yeah, that's
and that's going through the mountains. So I want to see what's that like in the prairies.
And I've heard getting into the X is a lot nicer,
it is a
right?
lot
It's,
easier.
it's higher, it's more SUV-like.
Yeah. Well, the door opening is higher.
Yeah.
It's not so much the height. It's
so you don't have to...
The height of the... Yeah, and I can't do this.
Right.
So I actually do it the old people's way. I get my butt in first, and then I swing my legs in.
Huh, that's exactly how I get in. Our biggest problem with one Tesla is who gets to drive it. So
but you still have a leave, right? But you have to watch out that you know that you're driving.
So the rule is whoever's going further, the bigger trip gets the Tesla.
You plan your trips always to include a faraway trip.
Exactly, yeah, she does too. So
I need to have coffee at the Starbucks up in Red Deer.
Up in Red Deer, exactly. All right, we're going to get a tour of Tesla Rolf's camping setup.
Hello.
So here's what they're crossing the country in. Safari condo.
Yeah, Safari condo made by Auto in Quebec.
Yeah.
Small company.
Nice Canadian company, hey?
Yes.
So you said the top up there, that pops up, right?
That's right, hinge in the front.
And then the setup, it's like a pop-up. It just sort of pops up a little bit. The glass all slides straight down.
Yeah, if you come inside here.
Yeah.
One of these jack screws.
Yeah.
And is all attached with rubber seals up here, and then the other rubber seals come down here. So this whole thing just slowly comes down
right
as you go.
So really the setup, it just takes a few minutes to pop that up, I bet.
I think it's about 40 seconds. You just press the button here and then...
Oh, and it's even power driven.
Yeah, it's power driven.
Hello, Silke. Nice to meet you. Welcome to Calgary.
Thank you.
And this is Kai?
This is Kai.
Hey, Kai.
Good.
Yeah, now those are really nice solar panels, low profile. Look at that, kids. That's how we used to update information in the old days. Handwriting. That's pretty neat. Well, just headed back to the home office. Got to spend some great time with Tesla Rolf and his wife Silke, who are traveling across Canada. Started in Victoria, BC, and they're going all the way over to Halifax. And I just learned they're going to be coming back a different route down through the southern hemisphere. So pretty exciting what they're doing. I can't wait to try it myself. Hopefully we'll get to do that trip one day with all of our kids. Looks really amazing. So good job, Rolf. Good setup on that trailer. It's got a really nice solar panel setup, lithium batteries in the trailer. I'd never thought of that, but way more usable capacity, and unbelievable what that little thing has in it. Very, very nice setup. So I'm excited to follow you guys along on your trip. I'm going to put a link to their site below so that you can actually follow along as well. It's first of its kind trip, an electric vehicle pulling a trailer from one end of the country to the other. So it's going to be one heck of an adventure to follow along on. Good luck, guys. We're pulling for you. Good idea. No, you're right. Well, the day's done, but I'm just getting to Tim Hortons because it's been so crazy and haven't been here yet. So I am going in for some donuts because it's the last day of school. And I think when I get home, we're going to be doing a movie night to celebrate last day of school and the start of summer with our kids. So pretty busy day. Wow. Hey, Melissa.
Hi, Dad.
Last day of school?
Yeah.
How was it?
Sad?
Sad? Gonna miss school?
Yeah.
Did ya? We're gonna have a great summer and then we'll get you right back to school, okay? Promise. How about you, bud? Ready to start your summer?
Yeah, I'm not gonna miss the learning part.
You've learned enough for 1 year?
Yep.
Well, you get 2 months off and then you can start learning again.
Yep.
Awesome. Had a good day?
Yeah.
Miss Amelia, how
Yeah?
was your last day?
It was good.
What's this I heard about somebody asking you for your phone number? The answer is no. Your name is no. My number is no.
Let
You
it
need
go.
to let it go. Got it?
Yeah.
Add his name to my list of people I need to beat up.
Okay.
Sammy Pepper, how was your last day of school?
Good.
Yeah? Are you sad school's over?
No.
No. You ready to start summer?
Yes.
Awesome. Excited to have you home. I missed you.
I missed you too.
Well, I think that's a wrap for today. Just watched a movie with the kids, got them off to bed, and I did hear from our friend Rolf and Silke. Sounds like they may face a bit of a delay, but waiting to hear some good news. So we're crossing our fingers, and hopefully everything turns out well. Might be a slight delay, but the adventure will continue, I'm sure. So have a great night. We'll see you guys in the morning.